Hey guys, I got bad news. I don't know how else to say it. Y'all seen the other 2 or 3 videos where it's broken down in the bus twice and, in Ormond Beach and whatever, and I was going to give updates and what I thought was the problem and all that stuff. When I came back from Ormond Beach, I had my mechanic look at it. He reconnected this thing called turbo hose. He gave it a test drive. He said I was good to go, basically, Later on, get some antifreeze, he said he want the reservoir, and left me alone. Well, I didn't need some reservoir. I need some antifreeze. It was actually empty at that time, my radiator. He didn't check the radiator. So he thought it was filled and just needed the reservoir, whatever. I drove it, burned out the engine. I have to replace my whole engine that only had 52,000 miles on it. And it's going to cost thousands. And I nearly broke the F down. I did. Talking about the panic was real. Because, I sold all my cars and everything. This is it, right? Putting all your eggs in the basket. He literally didn't think, my mechanic. He said 2 weeks after the incident, oh yeah, when you do the alternators, you disconnect all the hoses. So yeah, he should have refilled all the fluids back before he gave it to you. He didn't think to check, and he didn't even tell me that sentence until 2 weeks after the fact. He didn't think, okay, Kadyra, you're getting your alternators changed before you leave that shop. Make sure all your fluids are topped off. We wouldn't be having this conversation. So I lost a mechanic. I lost that beautiful 50,000 mile engine. Only 50. That still hurts. I'm in the process of saving money. I'm going to take all help. So here, you want to cash out me? You want to Zelle me? Hopefully I have it somewhere around here. If you want to send me something, I would appreciate it because I don't know what else to do. Okay, there is a plan. I'm panicking with a plan. I tried to force myself to think and move on and all that other stuff, right? I told the bus back to the area where I work. That way I am still living in the bus and going to work. Like I told you, I wake up and walk to work. So I'm so grateful I could wake up and walk to work. I do not have to find transportation. Because usually in the real world, you're in your apartment or whatever and your car breaks down. And even if you got a plan to fix the car, until then, you got to maybe ask your cousin, your brother, the husband, work with the bus to get to work and back so you could pay for your repair for the car. I'm telling you, I'm so grateful because I moved the vehicle and I'm living messy in the vehicle because it's messy, like a messy mind. I'm trying to calm my messy life, but this is what I'm looking at, guys, every day because of how they took it apart to check out what's going on. They didn't really put it back together pretty. They just left it here. And because I guess I could make it pretty when maybe this weekend on my day off right before I head back to the other side of town. Right now, this place ain't pretty. I can't believe how comfortable I am. And that was the problem initially. Because when I broke down, I would have, if you're broke down, sometimes you struggle. Just look at my car. Just look at the car. I would call someone to gather money, probably if I gathered money from somebody, Big David, just have a mechanic at that time instead of trying to go back to my mechanic. I think my mechanic just got arrogant. He knew the engine. He knew, know what he did. He's like, this shouldn't be a problem. Didn't even notice it. Oh, thousands of dollars. That's all I keep saying. But thank goodness I can walk to work. You understand what I'm saying? Thank goodness I can get up, make a cup of tea. I get a coffee. I can feed myself. I'm at home while I'm doing this. So I told the neighbors or whatever, I said, this car, I'm parked here for a minute. So that's the update. I don't know what else to say. Hopefully the next time you see me, I'm going to be driving my car, my bus. I'll be driving my bus. And I'll be talking about driving my bus. Okay? Because there's more in store. I got plans for June. So I have to buckle down, work some extra long hours, and get this done. Because first, it felt so crippling. Felt it was a life-changing event. It is, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, but oh my God, thank goodness I can still do this and I can, still move forward and fix the problem. And I'm able to fix the problem pretty, I will need help it would be faster if I had help from the world. But even if I don't even take it longer, oh my God, if it takes longer, I know I could do it. There's me rattling. So in a nutshell, I have to totally replace the engine. They said the engine is totally burnt. I know that's not probably a technical name. And remember, I had 2 new alternators and a new pulley. I have pictures somewhere. One of those alternators don't look brand new, and I purchased brand new alternators and a brand new pulley. Hopefully we'll see what will happen in 30 days, because that's what I believe. If I buckle down 30 days to find an engine, buy an engine, I have a mechanic, and take it to the shop for the mechanic to put it in once I get all my financial ducks in a row. Anyway, this is Kadyra, nursing the bus. I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to be okay, but this is going to be such a hard month right now. This is going to be such a hard month, and what can I say? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Besos.